And they said they thought it was a lateral one, which is much better than a high one. So, but it was too bad to go back in though. That's all we know now.
Shutouts hard to come by in this league. Think about the way your defense played.
They were unbelievable today. I thought they had a chance to do well, but they even surpassed that. Dalton made a couple big throws, 2 of those posts. The one that they got, getting inside, I believe the 5 twice, and our D coming up with no points on that. Them having to go for it. They were great. Getting the 2 turnovers, big time day by them.
From the offense today.
It was a grind, man. I give a lot of credit to their defense. We had an idea coming in that it could be like that, but I also think we didn't play our best either. When you go against a defense like that, we thought it would be tough, but we believe we should have scored on those red zone attempts that we had. A couple missed opportunities, a couple mistakes, a couple too many penalties it seemed like. But there, once you saw in the fourth quarter, once they came away with no points and some of the injuries our guys had, it was great that our guys just kept coming back out, grinded it out, and were able to finish with the ball in our hands.
How frustrating is it when you get inside the 10, inside the 5 with all these weapons and you can't get the ball inside the end?
It's always frustrating.
To have Jennings come through like he did, he's not the guy that mostly gets talked about on this offense with all the players that you have, but the one drive and the way they ended with the touchdown, and then the last one to put the game away. How do you think?
Oh, it was huge. I mean, to get down there on the 3rd and 1 in the second quarter, he had a big explosive on the out. Came again, I think, in the fourth quarter with that, so he could run the clock out. Had that real good catch on the touchdown. I mean, Juwan's clutch for us and kept us out on the field a couple times and got us those points.
What was your view on Nick Bosa's sack on 4th and goal? And did you kind of just feel it was inevitable that he was going to get there on Bosa's?
Usually it's a matter of time. That was a great time to do it. I thought he was getting close. He's always having to battle that every play with the chips and just those guys doing whatever they can to block him. But he was moving all day, and that was a big-time play by him to get that sack when he did.
What was your view of the hit on Jimmy, the one that drew the flag, and will he need to get looked at further in testing or anything like that?
Yeah, Jimmy, he took some hits today. I don't have anything exactly on him, but I know he's sore than usual. So we'll check him up in here and see how he is tomorrow. But, he had a very gutty performance. And I know he got hit a bunch in this game. And I didn't see the hit on that and looking down the field. But when I looked back and he was on the ground, you could tell it was pretty physical just by his reaction. And I thought there was a couple more on him in the game that I heard. But no, Jimmy had a real tough game.
Started warming up right after that. Was that it? Just maybe Jimmy might have to.
Yeah, because maybe. He looked banged up a little bit. We don't get to talk to him right at that time, but he was a little slow to get up. And right when that happens, we tell our guys to get loose just in case. And but Jimmy was able to stay out there and regain his composure. And I want to say we went down and got a field goal on that drive too.
When you said you thought before that you thought that might be, you said it was a grind, and we thought it might be like that. Why did you think that?
Just because of how good they looked on film all week. That's especially getting some of their guys back. I was definitely glad Lattimore didn't come back, but getting 92 and 94 back make a huge difference, and that's what we saw on them big time earlier in the year when they were all out there, and they've always been like that too, just going against Dennis's teams and Dennis's defenses.
There were 28 times in the first half, and another aerial show for you. Did you know that going in, or was it another one of those where the front was loaded again against the run?
It's a little bit of both. They play very good run defense and good pass defense. I think they're 3rd in the league in the pass defense, but they were coming out pretty stout against the run, and we felt we had to soften them up a little bit. They played a lot of zone, so hit a number of checkdowns with that, got a couple big plays. And then in the second half, we knew we needed to get our run game going, and especially watching the way our defense was. There came a certain point in that game where I felt if we didn't turn the ball over, we were going to win.
Seems like teams have no answers for what D'Amico Ryans is doing right now on defense.
What's that?
It seems like teams have no answers for what D'Amico Ryans is doing right now on defense. Would you say he's in the zone? How impressed are you with him?
I'm as impressed with D'Amico as I always am. I was this impressed last year, and nothing's changed.
In the second half, you ran down the sidelines towards the ref. What were you trying to explain a call, or?
No, I was just asking him why he didn't call something that I thought I saw.
What was the play call on the 4th and 1 where Jimmy, was that a draw or was?
No, it was a pass to the flat to hit Juice or to hit Kittle. We're supposed to have a little rub route on there, and we didn't get that. The guy took Juice away, and then we got BA in the back corner, and I think we had Ray coming across. I didn't end up seeing that. I'm not exactly sure what happened. Once Jimmy didn't get Kittle in the flat, it looked like he saw an opening and just tried to run it. but no, it was a pass play.
You pulled Jimmy over several times up to the sideline. You don't usually do that. Was that a earpiece thing? Or
Yeah, the headset was going in and out there, especially on the last drive. Didn't have time to change it, so just gets a little. It's like talking on a cell phone with bad service. So there's a couple things I just want to make sure he heard me on.
Kyle, with the emotion of Monday night, short week, strange week, you'd almost expect that to show up more defensively, where players are playing with emotion and running to the ball. And does that make it almost more impressive that with all the disadvantages that the defense was able to play as well as it did?
I mean, I think those would have been excuses if we didn't, but it didn't seem like I wasn't expecting that all during the week. I mean, we had to take it a little easier on the guys this week with just full speed reps, so we didn't do anything full speed till Friday. But man, our Friday practice was the fastest, most aggressive practice I've seen on us this year. So it was. Wasn't worried about that from our guys. I understood the situation coming in, but by the time we got to Friday, felt like that was all over.
With Mitchell out for maybe a couple weeks at least, where do you feel you are as far as your backups behind Christian?
I feel good. I mean, I think JP came in there and did a really good job there at the end. I mean, they had every single person trying to stop the run, and I mean, I think you guys saw how hard-nosed he is and how he ran it, and was able to keep us out there on the field and not give it back and put the D out there again. And then Ty, I mean, we've been wanting to get Ty up. He just has lost to JP with special teams. So we'll see how Elijah goes. Most likely Elijah will be out a little bit. It'll give opportunities for those guys. Hopefully Christian will be all right too.
Say 3 more.
Was his knee irritation something that just happened today?
Yeah, some of the day during the game.
What do you feel like running out the final 6:18 of a game? Make you feel pretty good.
Yeah, real good. I mean, especially how hard it was to run the ball versus those guys this day. They were doing a great job stopping the run. I think you guys could see by our yards per carry. And we struggled a little bit on third down, which we didn't get any big ones. So that whole time we're thinking of some passes to come back with, if they score, but they never scored. So you keep trying to control that clock, and it was very great to not give that ball back to them, because it was the first time I think all game that we were really, first time we were able to impose our will on them. We just run the ball when they knew we were. Good? All right, guys. Thanks.
That was all right, huh?
Kyle said on Friday that he saw you guys just have great energy in practice and called it one of the best practices of the week. With everything going on, the way the week started, Thanksgiving, when did you start to feel your legs get back or just the energy return?
No, I mean, I think Kyle did a great job just all week kind of handling how he went about practicing and getting us recovered, doing some walkthrough practices. And we're fully capable of doing that and still being intentional, still going out there, getting great work in. We got a lot of, professionals and leadership on this team to be able to go out there and not lollygag, just make sure we're still intent with what we're doing. I feel like every single day was great practices for us. And you mentioned that Friday practice. I feel great with where we were at, guys flying around. I had no worries about that.
The other day, the second half, the 3 straight second half shutouts were great, but you need to do it for a full game. So what does it mean to do a full?
Feels great. It feels great. That's our goal every week is to shut them out. Right? It's easier said than done. This one was really special because the way we had to get it, though. It's not like they were just behind the 50-yard line all game. Like they were right there, sniffing the goal line multiple times, and for guys to stand up, like time kind of slows down in those moments where you're looking your teammates in the eyes and like saying like we gotta pull this off. And these are the ones you remember forever.
First time in his career, Alvin Kamara lost 2 fumbles in a game. Did you see something where he was vulnerable there, or was it just a function of getting as many hats there as possible?
I specifically knew he had given up 2 this year. So once that's kind of in the running back's mind, that they're kind of thinking about it a little bit. I think every week we're still trying to attack the ball no matter what. Those were 2 that we really needed given the game, and we got to keep going, keep trying to get after it.
You guys are executing really well. It also seems like D'Amico's taking his game planning and play calling to another level. You get the calls every play. Is that the case?
Yeah, man, he's tremendous. Every week, the game plan that he puts together, him and the other coaches, the game plan they put together is on point. They make it easy for us. We just got to go out and execute every week. We're like I said, we're intentional in how we practice, how we meet throughout the week, and it's no surprise that we go out and we do what we do on Sundays.
You said time can stand still when you're out there. Is there a play that jumps out to you in this game?
There's a lot of plays. Just being backed up on that one goal line stand where Huff came out of nowhere. Dre hits the running back. Huff comes out of nowhere, pops the ball up, and I see that ball flying over my head. And I saw their tight end catch it, and then Ridgeway comes, knocks out of him, and it's all over the ground. It's just like those moments are just insane. Like kind of, because you're dead tired, trying to figure out a way, and then we get on it, and it was fun.
After that, you raised your hands and looked in the air.
Thank you, God. Yes, for sure. For sure. All right, guys. Thanks.
How we doing?
Time during the game when the defense starts talking openly about a shutout?
Since the start of the game, man, that's what we was talking about. We was like, man, they don't score, they don't win. I think offense went down there on the first drive and scored 3 points, and we looked at each other and said, hey, man, now it's on us. You know what I mean? They ain't got to score no more points. So as a defense, man, when you see offense go out there and score points on the first drive, that's immediately what we think of is, okay, they don't score no more points.
Just allude to the fact that it wasn't like a game where they couldn't get past half field. They did challenge. They were close in the red zone.
Oh, yeah.
What are the conversations when they get down there in terms of, we got to keep them out here, especially toward the end of the game?
Yeah, all we just need is a blade of grass, man. That's what we telling each other on the field, and we're telling each other just, not us. They're not scoring on us. That's our mindset. And, I feel like everybody that, all 11 guys that's on that field, we're going to play together as one. And, that's what it takes in order for us to go out there and get and keep stopping them down in that red zone like that, man. They're a good team, man. So they was able to get down there. But just having all 11 guys on one accord on one page, man, it makes the game a lot easier, man. We was able to get the stop.
What did you see on the fumble to goal line that you recovered? What was your vantage point on that play?
I just saw Andy make eyes with 41. I knew he was finna throw the ball, so he was fighting hard to try to get in the end zone, and I was thinking, okay, I might have to just suplex him or something, but he was still fighting, man. As soon as I was actually thinking that, my teammates, man, they just crazy effort, man, just came in. I think it was Huff that actually made the tackle, but just came in and popped the ball out, man. So I looked in the air, I saw the ball like 30 feet in the air, and I'm just like, oh, snap. I'm trying to go get the ball, then I see one of their guys, catch the ball as I'm trying to react to go get it, and then he drop it. And then it's just like I said, it's like Christmas right there, man. It was just right there, so I had to grab it. And, man, it was just crazy series of plays.
Does that kind of sum up your defense a little bit in that it was a group, kind of a group effort or a tag team effort to get the ball out, not just one guy doing
Yeah,
it?
man, this whole year has just been, just a group effort. It ain't been one guy that's just been making plays or, man, it's been all 11 guys feeding off each other. And then, looking across and, seeing your brother, just seeing him, the way that he's hunting, the way that he's playing, and it just kind of feeds off each other, man. So I think we've kind of struggled at the beginning trying to figure out who we were as a team, as a defense. But I think with us just, being around each other more and seeing, and having that confidence in each other, I think we starting to figure out exactly who we are, and we showing it on Sundays.
Who are you guys?
We're number one defense in the NFL. So, the scoreboard, whatever you want to, it shows it all. But really, it's the film, man. The film don't lie. You turn on the silent tape, and you gotta see all 11 people just run around fiercely, just trying to play football and take somebody's head off. And I don't see that from other teams. So, yeah. Yep, appreciate it. Thank you.
This is a team where on offense, we got so many good parts on offense that you kind of got to wait your turn. But all your turns came in one of the most important parts of the game. How did that drive feel, and what can you tell us about the touchdown?
Oh, man, it felt awesome. That whole entire drive, I was just locked in, focused on making the plays. When the opportunity come my way, I just want to make them.
Do you like the term third and Jennings?
I like the term third and Jawan. I like that one. But, yeah, I do.
What is it about third downs that enable you to do what you do?
A lot of teams like to play man-to-man on third downs, and that's like one of my strengths. I beat man-to-man.
Harris had the late hit on you. I know you tend to irritate defensive backs sometimes if you're blocking. Did you irritate him before you did that?
Yeah, I think he was a little irritated from the beginning of that play, actually. We ain't going to talk about it, though. I'm pretty sure he knows what's up. But, yeah, next question.
Is that one of the instances where you got a little bit under his skin?
Yeah, I think so. Just all game. I'm a physical guy, physical receiver, so I like to impose my will on the defensive backs, and I think it got to him in that particular play.
Can you tell us about the touchdown play, what your assignment was on it, what you saw?
My assignment was just to run a simple corner route. I was running to the pylon, and I saw the safety, go away from me, so which I knew Jimmy was going to come to me, and when I looked back, the ball was in the air. And I was so excited, I'm thinking it's just going to drop in, and it got tipped, and it was just a load of events, and ultimately it was a touchdown. I was happy.
Satisfaction to get that, and besides that one drive, to get the third down that kind of closed out the game.
It just go back to, when those opportunities come my way, I want to make them, I don't care if it's third down, first down, second down, fourth down. Whether it wasn't to win the game, I want to make every opportunity that comes my way.
What
What's kind of the atmosphere in that locker room right now, winning 4 games in a row? And
We're excited. We're excited. You know, as a team, you know, that's all you can ask for is to win, and we got that. And now it's just like every other week, we reset, and we're gonna, you know, take practice into the field.
Anything else?
Yes, sir. Let's go, Grant. Let's go.
What's up, everyone?
How does the knee feel? What was your view on kind of that hit when it happened? So you're pretty upset.
Yeah, I mean, you know, it is football, but I mean, there's just you gotta be smart as players. Look out for one another. I mean, there's no place for that. But no, I'm all right. A little sore, but nothing bad.
Did you have a few words for him, Jimmy?
Did I?
Yeah.
I mean, he sprinted off the field. He didn't really say anything. I think he knew what it was, but it's just yeah. I mean, as players, we got to be smart for one another.
At all, Jimmy, or didn't have to tighten up during the game?
It wasn't bad. Just a little sore. It's nothing serious, but yeah, it's just football, man.
Started warming up, and Kyle said there was a chance that you might not be able to. In your mind, was there a chance that you weren't coming back in?
No, I was staying in the game. I knew what type of game it was. I mean, that's what it was all day. That wasn't the only hit that was questionable like that. I mean, throughout the whole game it was like that. But it's football. It was a gritty game. Proud of the guys today, just how they fought through all the adversity that was thrown at us. I mean, it was all types of adversity, and we just kept going, man. I think that was a good win for us.
28 times in the first half. Last week you threw it a lot. You get a sense that Kyle is feeling comfortable if the front is the way it looks, that they can put the ball in your hands for a while?
Yeah, I mean, I think, especially when you got playmakers like we got, it's very enticing to throw the ball. Just when you got 5 good options like that, even 6 coming off the bench, 7, it's a lot of fun. So, we're on a good streak right now. We just got to keep that thing going.
One of the options you do have, Jennings is one of them that isn't talked about a ton, but based on the profile of the other guys you've got, the one drive got you guys down there basically.
Yeah.
What makes you comfortable throwing to him?
I see it every day in practice. I've seen it for multiple years now even. When you have a guy like that who does it every day in practice, is reliable, wants the ball, you can see the competitiveness. I mean, every play he's in, Juwan's busting his ass. And it's as a quarterback that you love having a guy like that. So just the trust and reliability from Juwan goes a long way for me.
Since you guys have gotten Christian McCaffrey, since you've been moving the ball into the low red zone pretty frequently, but this game 2 weeks ago, struggling to score when you get down there. Why do you think that is?
I mean, this was a hell of a defense. I know the Saints' record is what it is, but that defense is damn good every level, from D-line to secondary. They got playmakers. So we knew this whole week, coming off the short week, good defense. We knew it was going to be difficult, but it just is what it is. We just got to find a way to get that ball in the end zone, and we did it once today. That was a big one, but we just got to do it more going forward, more consistently.
As far as Juwan, is he particularly good or dangerous when you see man-to-man, like he's matched up man-to-man, and you think, okay, that's a matchup that I like?
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to play man against Juwan. He's big, he's quick, he's physical when he gets the ball in his hands. He's hard to bring down, so not trying to pump him up too much there, but no, he does a lot of good things, man. He separates at the top of his routes, and as a quarterback, it's easy to read him, his body language and things. So, but I thought the skill positions across the board today stepped up big. Guys were making plays just in different moments, and Juwan, when his number was called, was ready.
Harris hit Juwan before that touchdown. He had the late hit on Juwan out of bounds. Do you notice that Juwan can annoy defensive backs with his physicality?
Yeah, I think Juwan made him fall on that route too. I'm not positive on that, but I just saw the release from Juwan, and I mean, it was filthy. And that's a damn good nickelback, Chris Harris. So for Juwan to do that to him, that was a hell of a route, man. Yeah, I think I'd get annoyed trying to tackle Juwan. It's hard, man. It's not easy bringing a big guy like that down, and all of our guys play like that, and I think it just wears out teams.
It's like Brandon Ayuk's route
Say it
running
again?
it seems like Brandon Ayuk's route running is at a different level than it has been. He's gotten a lot of separation. Are you noticing that too?
Yeah, he's very confident. Just the way he carries himself. I've said this before, but BA's just growing and maturing as a player so much. Every game, every practice, even just he's committed to this thing. The confidence is coming, and he's letting you know about it.
Jimmy, when the defense is playing at this level, how does it change the level of confidence that you guys have, maybe not to be as tight or anything like that?
That's tremendous, and you could feel it too. You could feel it, especially when the crowd was getting going there a little bit towards the end. I mean, to hold a team to a goose egg in the NFL, that ain't easy, especially a couple of the short fields that they had. But we got hell of a defense, man. I love playing with those guys. There's some dogs out there.
4 straight wins. You're now solo top West. Where do you feel this team is right now?
We gotta get healthy first. This was a tough game for us physically, just getting after it a little bit. But I think we're in a good spot. Got to keep this thing rolling, man. Just stay focused, stay head down. Just keep working. It's not gonna be easy, but we're made for this. One more. Go ahead. You're good.
It's going to be a question you love about the pick that was nullified. But what did you?
Jesus.
What did you see on that play. Did that guy surprise you, or did something with illegal contact affect that whole play?
Yeah, I mean Ray had the shallow dude knocked him off his route. I didn't see it at the time, so I'm trying to talk to Ray about it very calmly, and yeah, then I saw the flag, so then I kind of knew what was up, but yeah, showed off the wheels a little bit there, caught that DB. All right, see you guys.
Fine was the fourth down sack.
It was great. I didn't think it counted, but once I realized it did, I was pretty happy.
Why did you not think it counted?
I thought I jumped, but I looked at it, and I think it was just a good jump. Yeah.
You watched the replay?
Yeah, I did. I think the tackle got off at basically the same time, so.
You were sort of pointing and, pointing out blitzers and things like that. I mean, I thought that maybe what kind of triggered you. How did you time that snap?
I think the whole game I was kind of trying to get a feel for the head bob. Our fans are awesome, so it makes it tough at home for they have to go silent cadence with the head bob, and but yeah, I definitely was trying to get a good jump there, and I ended up getting it.
Is this feeling like the 2019 defense, or possibly eventually better?
Yeah, I mean, we're on our way for sure, and we made it far that year, and every single year we want to get better, so I think we have the guys to do it, definitely. And everybody who's still here is gotten a lot better since that year, so we definitely could be better.
You guys are getting down to the goal line on those goal line stands. What's the energy like in the huddle?
I think everybody was pretty even keeled today. Sometimes the moment gets big and guys will make a mistake or try and press a little too much, but I liked how the defense just kept taking it one play at a time, and everybody was making plays, so it was really a good group effort.
As offenses focus on you and their blocking schemes, what's the biggest adjustment you have to make when you know you're going to get a lot of different looks and chips and things like that?
Yeah, just moving around, trying to still get rushes off of chips, and even when they're not chipping, they're just kind of standing in the way and releasing where you want to get off the ball. Just continuing to watch tape on guys who deal with that and see how you could still affect the game.
Who else do you watch that deals with that type of stuff?
There's all the top guys, Myles Garrett, Crosby, Watt. I mean, everybody gets it, so it's not very different, but hopefully we can get Eric back soon. And I love the way everybody's playing. Everybody took advantage of their opportunities today. Sampson, Jordan, so.
Nick, when you see Alvin Kamara's stat line, 7 carries, 13 yards, what does that say about your guys' run defense?
It says mission accomplished. That's the type of game we expected, is them trying to get the run game going, and then doing it with Taysom Hill as well. And whenever you do that, it's going to be a really good chance. Making a team one-dimensional against us is tough for them.
The goal line turnover where everybody was involved, where were you on that? Did you know that it was looking way?
I don't even know what was going on that play. It was so crazy. I just need to keep running to the ball. I kind of hesitated and then was running and then stopped and then ran and then stopped. But just got to protect every blade of grass, and we did. Thank you.